Hey guys, Coach Thad coming at you with Monday's workout. It's going to be a good one. We got some strength and power stuff, and then we got a good little classic CrossFit workout. But first, we're going to start with some mobility. So we're going to go the pigeon stretch for a minute each side. So we'll step into it. Get that front foot out so that it's even with that knee. 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other. Then we're going to do one to really get us loose. It's a wall, called a wall V-sit. So we'll grab a spot on the wall. Make sure our butt is right up against that wall. Kick up. Get as wide as we can. That one we're going to go 90 seconds. Just kind of nice rest. Let those legs, as you start to loosen up, let them just keep dropping down, okay? Once we finish the mobility, we'll get into the warm-up. So we'll do the normal general and the floor routine. Then we'll get into that strength and power work. And just a couple things on the strength and power work. I know they're different than what we're used to in the gym. But the reason that I'm picking the things I am, we're doing a lot of like wall sits and different static holds. And the reason for that is the wall sit is what's considered like an isometric hold. And in working out, there's 3 phases of muscular contractions, okay? You've got the lowering phase, so that's like known as the negative phase. You've got the explosive phase, and then you've got the isometric where we're holding. And that's actually the strongest contraction there is, okay? So we're using that to make our lighter weights or our body weight stuff more intense and really shock the muscles. Today it's gonna be the legs. So that's why we're doing that. And then the reason we're doing the plyometrics, a lot of us don't have access to heavy barbells to do Olympic weightlifting like the snatch and the clean and jerk. But all that is jumping with weights, okay? So we may not have the cool stuff, but we can still do the explosive movements to still generate the same amount of power and force that we need to with the bar. So we go back to it, we're ready to go. We're not taking a couple steps back and then we gotta get build back into it, okay? So definitely take these things serious. They're awesome. I've still been doing them because they have a lot of value. It's what I did growing up in sports, and it's kind of what helped me be pretty strong. So definitely do them. The first one, it's going to be a little superset. We're going to do some wall sits. And last week we went 40 seconds with the weight. This week we're going to kick it up to 50 seconds with the weight. And then we're going to do a cool new plyometric move for most of you. So real quick, we'll come over here. So again, our wall sit with the weight. Back and shoulders up against that wall, weights in tight, and we're making sure that when we're sitting, we're in a good squat. So our hips crease should be just below the knees, right there. We're pressing in, feet are nice and flat, okay? So 50 seconds of that, then we'll rest for a minute, and then it's called depth jumps. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on a higher surface, and I'll have in the notes that it can be anywhere from 6 inches, so basically a step on your stairs, to 24 inches. And what we're doing is we're going to step off of that height, and as soon as we land, we're going to use that stretch reflex to help us jump higher than we normally could with more force, okay? So first I'll show you what it would be like. I'll come over here, Liz. If we were just going to go off the 6 inch, like your step, you're going to be here, you're going to step, and as soon as you land, boom, you'll jump as high as you can, okay? Make sure if you're like me, if you're going to do this in your house, just make sure the ceilings aren't too low or you don't have anything hanging down because you'll hit them. The lower height, I would say if you're a little less experienced, or maybe if you've had past injuries, knees, hips, ankles, anything, I'd go off the lower one. Otherwise, if you can handle it, I'd go a little bit higher because now we've got more potential energy for that jump. So we'll step off, as soon as we land, boom, we're jumping as high as we can, okay? So you'll do 5 of those, and then you rest a minute, and then we'll start the whole cycle over. So that's going to be our first superset, okay? We'll go back in the living room here. All right, then our second one, we are going to do some single leg deadlifts, but we're going to add a really slow tempo to them. And again, what that's going to do is it's going to make that weight seem a lot heavier to our muscles, okay? So we'll start with the weight in our right hand, and we're going to go off to our left foot. And when we do this, we're going to take 5 seconds to lower. So 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5. Once we're there, we'll start coming back up, but 5 seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5. That makes that weight a whole lot heavier than it really is, okay? So you'll do 7 of those all on one side, switch the setup, 7 of them on the other. Once you guys finish, we'll rest a minute. Then we're gonna do what's called a Bulgarian jump, okay? So we'll set up like we've done for our Bulgarian deadlifts and all of our Bulgarian split squats. So our foot will be elevated up on a bench or a stool or an ottoman or whatever you have. Other foot's gonna be out in front. We'll load it up and then we're jumping, boom, just off that front foot. All right, so 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. And then we'll rest a minute before we start it over. Okay, so really good strength and power moves today. Definitely take them serious. They're gonna be awesome. Then we'll get to the workout. It's a pretty classic workout. It's gonna be a 10-minute AMRAP. We're gonna be doing some jump rope or fast feet. So if you've got double unders, you've got 30 of them. If you're gonna do single unders, it's 60. If you're gonna do fast feet on the stairs, it's 30. And then we're gonna do 15 thrusters with the dumbbell, but I'll show you how we're gonna hold it. So this is gonna be how we hold it, okay? So we'll go down, thruster, boom, okay? So even if you've got 2 dumbbells or you've got a barbell, I don't want you to use it. It's totally awkward. It's gonna challenge the body to use the one dumbbell, hold it in both hands, okay? And it can be done with the kettlebell too. So if you have the kettlebell, I recommend holding it this way with the handle down. Same thing, squat, boom. All right, one of the things that this kind of unique time where we're all at home and having to use different equipment, be resourceful, it does give us an opportunity to train differently than we normally would, and there's gonna be an awesome adaptation that's gonna happen that's gonna make you guys a little bit stronger. So when we get back to the barbell or regular dumbbells or whatever it is, they're gonna be easier because you were using some crazy ass shit earlier, okay? So definitely give this one a go. Stick to it as it's written, even if you've got other things that you can do. Don't skip the plyos, don't skip the strength work, and definitely don't skip the workout, okay? All right, guys, see you later.